Episode 68, Dream Missions.
Good evening, I'm Tomas Guevara, and this is the channel Rewriting the Reality.
In today's episode 69, we're going to touch on the theme of dreams. Subscribe to this channel to expand your consciousness by remembering how we create our reality.
I've been telling you that dreams are the cradle of our reality. Universal consciousness is not a thing. It's an action. It's not a place either.
But it has many areas. For example, regional area number 1 represents the physical universes created by us.
Regional area number 2 is the area of dreams.
For thousands of years, we have been building physical things that mimic the universal consciousness. The last one has been the internet. As essences, we are always in communication, and that is why many people say now that there is no separation, that we are all one.
The internet is a representation that there is no separation. With the internet, we also create cloud services. We hope that in the future all our information will be in the cloud. That also mimics our mind, because all our memories reside in the mind. In episode 9, I described the family of essences that orchestrated this dimension, giving the name of each family and its intent or purpose.
I explained that the people who belong to the Grammata family are people we can identify as great artists, musicians, architects, inventors, or physicists. Many people like to use virtual reality for exercise or to learn how to fly airplanes. This is just the beginning of the invention of devices that can read our dreams. In the future, the Grammata family will be instrumental in the missions of the dream. Within the area of technology, the Grammata, as initiators, will be instrumental in initiating the technology that will allow us to see and connect with dream images. Within our technology of the future, we will develop instrumentation that will allow us to move in the area of dream or dream images and connect with each other in these dream images. Currently, we are focused on our dream mission and are developing our skills to become dream artists. Many people have developed the ability to connect with other people and interact with them at will within their dream state.
Probably some of you know people who also have this ability. People are developing these skills as a prelude to what may develop in the future.
The Grammata family will be instrumental in this area because throughout our history the Grammata family has acquired information within this area.
Grammata individuals are those who stay behind those who seek to be the center of attention.
These individuals are the ones who develop ideas that drive us forward in areas of innovation within many different areas. It can be within science, art, architecture, or different inventions. These individuals access the information that allows us all to advance our development within physical focus and movement into innovative directions. Among them is Mr. Einstein, whose theories to this day have not been fully accepted. Their theories are closer to the facts than our sciences allow. Their theories about time are closer to reality than our physicists allow, and to alternate realities. Another individual that we are quite familiar with is Mr. Carl Jung, another very innovative individual with information far beyond his science and much closer to reality than we see within the science of psychology.
Grammata individuals are initiators.
These individuals connect with other areas, and with the dream walkers and the information provided to them by the dream walkers. They connect to this information in a different way than the energy exchange of the channelers. They connect with this information through dreams. I have explained that our dream activity, our images, are the same as our waking reality. With this method, a large amount of information can be accessed. Initially, these individuals did not understand the information provided very well, but they could access this information and allow themselves to assimilate this information and create a method to present this information objectively to the rest of us on this planet. The Grammata family intertwines with the dream walkers through the interaction of dreams, a true real intersection, or through an action of inspiration. Information is transferred in a way that the individual understands that they are not accessing the information from themselves, but that it is accessed through their thoughts.
This is a common action within the Grammata family.
The grammata don't normally use the method of receiving information through a channeler of the kind we see on YouTube today, although it has happened, but this would not be the usual action in which they would express themselves, because the grammata family is quieter, more subtle, and they do not demand attention in this extravagant way. Therefore, they choose more subtle forms of exchange. The grammata, being much more subtle, interacts with the dreamwalkers in a more individual and personal way. It is not usually the grandiose situation of groups or masses, but individually they are inspired and interact within the dream images, even if the dream images are slightly different from the images we recognize because there is an added element. They are not simply creating their dream imagery by interpreting their action within regional area 2, but they are actually in communication with other essences belonging to the grammata family, offering them information to be the initiators of this physical reality. Our dream activity is much more important than we think. It's reality. This is not to say that we will all connect with the grammata family within our dream state, because we do not all belong to the grammata family, but this is the method, so to speak, in which the grammata individuals connect with the dream walkers, to interact and offer useful information and move forward within their information. We already have this ability to get any information from our dreams, but we don't believe that our dreams are reality. Therefore, we are planning these inventions as you watch this podcast. I'll explain who the dream walkers are in an upcoming episode. We reflect within our objectivity all the capacity to achieve that we have subjectively, but we love to develop machinery as a reflection of this capacity that we have. So, we can objectively check and see these abilities that we have and thus move forward on our terms, to achieve them on our own without technology in the future. This new technology will allow one individual to enter the dream state and another individual to enter the same dream landscape. Up to a third individual, and a fourth, can enter the same dreamscape. We're already practicing this concept without this technology, but we still don't control our environment accurately. We see this action as a coincidence. We could connect with each other, and we may not. In the future, we will have the ability to intentionally connect with each other within specific circumstances within the dream state, within what we call controlled circumstances. We can isolate a specific dreamscape, and it will enter it, to alter the reality within the dreamscape. We will carry out the mission of our dreams. Our technology will simply aid us in our ability to accomplish this at will, regardless of our connections and regardless of our interests. Technology isn't going to get us somewhere, space, area, or dreamscape. We'll create the dreamscape. Technology will simply allow others to join us at will within the same dreamscape. We will be interacting with this technology subjectively, it's simply a tool. This will be more real so that people understand later that this is a reality, that it is something that we can achieve. It will be like a subjective video conference. This technology will benefit us by helping us in the direction of moving into other areas where we don't need to have this technology. It's a tool, a springboard to take us into areas where this type of technology is unnecessary in the future. Temporarily, will be very beneficial to us by allowing us to recognize that we create our reality, that our reality encompasses our dream images, and that our dream images are reality and should not be dismissed as less than our waking reality. To put it another way, our dreams take place within space, because our dream images are connected to our objective consciousness. Therefore, it is also connected to our spatial arrangement. Our time frame is different, and our spatial arrangement is less defined, but, in our terms, this dream imagery occurs within spatial arrangements that are directly connected to this physical focus. People will join us in 3 areas. They will be joining us within Regional Area 2, which we are creating. They will also be joining us within our dreamscape, and they are also joining us within our waking state, which is at the same time imagery of Regional Area 2. You must understand that Regional Area 2 is merely a term that we have defined for an area of consciousness that is directly related to physical focus but does not occupy any spatial arrangement. It is merely consciousness. Now, within our objective consciousness, our dreamscape, and our waking state, they will be joining us as participants within a spatial arrangement, Our dream state is intermingled with our subjective consciousness, but it is also objective. If it were not so, we would never remember a dream, because you would have no objective consciousness. This is a difficult topic because this is not to say that our subjective consciousness is not fully participating in our waking state. Because it is, we are more aware of our subjective activity within the dream state than within the waking state.
Both are always working in harmony.
It is simply a difference in our perception and our awareness of how it works.
Let me repeat it so that you can understand it better. Our subjective and objective consciousness is continually in harmony.
They are continuously in perfect working order. Within our waking state, we occupy our attention objectively. This doesn't mean that our subjective consciousness isn't perfectly working continuously and contributing. It is. We are simply not objectively aware of this interaction, because we focus our attention singularly within objective waking consciousness. Within the dream state, within dream images, we relax our objective attention. In this way we allow our attention to be diverted to subjective awareness, thus allowing the interaction of the two. That is, it is not functioning anymore or better in the dream state than in the waking state. We simply allow ourselves to relax our attention, and therefore we open our periphery and attention to incorporate subjective and objective awareness, thus allowing us more information objectively. That's why some people can wake up in their dreams and manipulate their dreams at will. This technology will allow us all to manipulate dreams. This will be the goal of this technology, to manipulate as efficiently within our sleep state as we do within our waking state.
This is an element of our dream mission.
I hope you enjoy this episode and enjoy your dreams more objectively.
Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.